Hi! Guess what season it is? It is spooky season, and that is why I'm wearing black lipstick. We will be discussing the best cozy detective games or mystery games, so none of them will actually be scary at all, but they will have the vibes of Halloween that I want, and I am very excited because my birthday is in October, so obviously I love the spooky vibes, but the spooky cute vibes. So let's get started! Also, look at my outfit. It's like an overall dress, skirt with pockets, and I love wearing it. Dead cute. It's so cute. So first we're going to do games that have already come out. So the first game is called Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. It is a cozy mystery game about a down-on-his-luck duck searching for answers in a sinister sausage-based conspiracy. You inspect and interview suspects to learn their hidden secrets, then use the information you've gathered plus your own deductive reasoning to locate the suspect and bust the case wide open. The platforms are on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PC. It is 2 hours or 2.5 hours to fully complete. It is $12.99 Canadian, making it $5 per hour of gameplay. This game blew up a lot on Steam and people are really enjoying it, so it is highly recommended. The next game might be unexpected, but honestly has been one of my favorite games this year. It is called Detective Pikachu Returns. You unravel a series of mysteries across Rhyme City with a tough-talking, coffee-loving Pikachu and his human partner Tim Goodman. When a jewel thief occurs, the case sets this great detective duo down a path filled with mystery. Why did Tim's father, Harry, go missing? What is causing the Pokemon-related incidents around Rhyme City? Answer these questions and more by searching for clues, investigating scenes, and using your own case notebook to make deductions. The platform is on Nintendo Switch. It is 12 hours or 14 hours to fully complete. The price is $64.99, making it $4 per hour of gameplay. So for me, I know a lot of people didn't like it very much because it was a little childish, but it was fine for me. I don't need a game to be challenging to enjoy a story, so I enjoyed it very much. I even played the DS version after this because I enjoyed it so much. It is the first game in the series, but you don't have to play it to understand what's going on. Honestly, it was really fun for me and I wish more people played it. Also, come on, you get to ride a Growlithe. Everybody wants to ride a Growlithe. The next game is called Beacon Pines. It's also another game that kind of blew up. It is a cute and creepy adventure set within a mystery. You play as both the reader of the book and its main character, Luca. Something strange is happening at the old warehouse, and Luca and his friends seem to be the only ones taking notice. Sneak out late, make new friends, uncover hidden truths, and collect words that would change the course of fate. While helping Luca investigate the strange goings-ons in Beacon Pines, you'll collect special golden charms, each with a word engraved on it. These charms can be used at certain turning points in the story to fill in blank words and drastically change everything that follows. As the book's reader, you'll navigate the story turning points using the Chronicle, an interactive story tree that branches and grows along with your choices. Exploring one set of events can unlock new charms to use on another branch, leading you to jump back and forth between entirely different versions of the story to unravel the mystery. The platforms are Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and Microsoft Windows on Steam. It is 5.5 hours or 6 hours to totally complete it. It is $25.99 Canadian, which means it's $4 per hour of gameplay. I played this game with my husband and we both had an amazing time. It is a 10 out of 10 story for me, and you definitely have to play this. This game combines 3 separate games into one. It is 3 different mysteries. The first, you play as a detective in the thrilling mystery of the haunted island. You meet a kooky cast of characters with clues and quests to help you along the way. A small sloth has been haunted for weeks by a mysterious ghost that nobody can seem to track down. There's a mystery afoot, and the only ones that can solve it is a renowned investigator, simply known as Detective. So finding clues and questioning subjects is just part of the job for such an experienced frog, but this case is a tough fly to catch. The second one is set in a small town where there's a welcoming celebration for a mysterious invisible wizard that has been ripped to shreds by an unknown culprit. The third is called The Detective and the Lobster Cop, and they're tasked to solve the conundrum of a sheriffless county. But not all is as it seems here, with a surprisingly simple solution to the case revealing a more sinister scheme. Maybe the crime is real after all. You can play the game on Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox, and the PC. The 3 games combined is $19.47 Canadian for 4 hours of gameplay, making it a total of $4.80 per hour. The next game is called CLeM. You awaken in a cold, dimly lit room, your senses slowly adjusting to the surroundings that oddly feel familiar. A strange sensation lingers in you, reminding you that something is not quite right. As you find your bearings, your attention is drawn to peculiar items on the ground. A notebook named CLeM lies before you. As you delve into its pages covered with intricate sketches of insects accompanied by vague symbols, you find a note containing a cryptic message, "Bring me beauty." This game is considered a puzzlevania in an escape room. You investigate a seemingly desolated house accompanied only by an obscure voice and a notebook full of annotations and drawings on alchemy, insects, and other creepy crawlies. The game is on Switch and PC. It is 3.5 hours for $20.79 Canadian, making a total of $6 per hour of gameplay. The next game is called Aviary Attorney. The year is 1848, Paris is on the brink of yet another revolution and the prisons are overflowing with guilty and innocent alike. One man stands for justice amid society's chaos. No, one bird. Play the role of Monsieur J.J. Falcon, a bird of prey with a good heart and questionable luring experience. Join him and his witty apprentice Sparrow's son as the two take on clients, interview witnesses, collect evidence, and deliver justice to the guilty. There is 4 chapters of talent-biting intrigue and suspense, and full of colorful bird puns. It is 4.5 hours or 6 hours to fully complete at $16.99 Canadian for a total of $2.80 per hour of gameplay. It is available on the Nintendo Switch and PC. The next game is called Inspector Waffles. Inspector Waffles was hoping his worst days were behind him, but the mystery of a high-profile industrialist CEO beloved by the citizens of Cattown raises new questions and new fears. Being the best inspector in the CTPD, Waffles has no choice. He's gotta push past the painful memories, don his well-worn overcoat, and prepare to get his paws dirty. Inspector Waffles provides plenty of peculiar mystery, a story full of intrigue, and a slew of characters to interrogate, all wrapped up in a beautiful, simple pixel art. Will you be able to sniff out every clue and nab the murderer? The game is on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC for 4.5 hours or 5 hours to fully complete. It is $16.99 Canadian, making it $3.40 per hour of gameplay. I'm just realizing all of these games are just different animals being detectives, and you know what? That's fine with me. The next game is called Night in the Woods. College dropout Mae Borowski returns home to the crumbling former mining town of Possum Springs, seeking to resume her aimless former life and reconnect with the friends she left behind. But things aren't the same. Home seems different now, and her friends have grown and changed. Leaves are falling and winds are growing colder. Strange things are happening as the light fades, and there's something in the woods. Night in the Woods is an adventure game focused on exploration, story, and character, featuring dozens of characters to meet and lots to do around a lush, vibrant world. The platforms are Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Android, and PC for 9 hours or 12 hours of total gameplay at $25.99 Canadian dollars per hour, making a total of $2 per hour of gameplay. I feel like this game is probably the most perfect for this video just because it's also fall vibes along with spooky vibes, so definitely play this one. The next game has a special place in my heart because it was one of my favorite games to play as a kid. It is called Touch Detective: The Complete Case Files. With the arrival in town of the highly competitive detective Norman Touche, the pressure's on Mackenzie to solve cases before her rival does. The game includes the original Touch Detective and Touch Detective 2.5 games, plus 2 bonus cases featuring fungi and an extensive gallery of artwork from the entire history of Touch Detective. You help Mackenzie and her friends as they examine clues, interview suspects, and get to the bottom of one zany mystery after another. It is such an amazing game, you have to play it, and I will probably replay it this year. The 3 games are in one package on the Switch. It is 27 hours of gameplay at $54.99 Canadian, making it $2 per hour of gameplay. It is such an underrated game, I cannot emphasize this enough. The next game is called Tangled Tower, which is another classic fan favorite. You unravel a thrilling mystery by exploring a strange and twisted mansion, discovering curious clues, interrogating peculiar subjects, and solving unique puzzles. Freya Fellow has been murdered. The lead suspect, a shadowy figure found looming over her bed, wielding a knife. The problem? That suspect is just a painting. Investigate the entirety of Tangled Tower, from the bizarre and eerie garden to the cold and ominous crime scene at the very top. The platforms are Nintendo Switch, Android, PlayStation, Xbox, Microsoft Windows, and Apple Arcade. It is 5.5 hours or 6 hours of total gameplay at $25.99 Canadian, making a total of $4 per hour of gameplay. The next game is probably the spookiest I have on the list. It is called Unforeseen Incidents. It is a classical interactive mystery set in a beautiful hand-painted world. When a small-town handyman Harper Pendrell meets a dying woman in the street, he unwillingly stumbles into a diabolical conspiracy, a mystery only he can solve. An unknown disease is spreading across the country, and between them and a scientist, a reporter, and a reclusive artist holding the key to stopping it, a perilous journey awaits, and every step brings Harper closer to a cabal of dangerous fanatics. Before he knows it, he finds himself in a fight for the future of mankind, armed with only his trusty multi-tool. Can Harper find the courage to expose the truth and prevent an epidemic, even if it means succumbing to the contagion himself? You uncover and solve dark mysteries behind the ongoing catastrophe and try and save the human race. The platforms are Nintendo Switch, Android, Microsoft Windows, Linux, Mac. It's $25.99 Canadian, 9.5 hours of gameplay or 10.5 total, at a total of $2.50 per hour of gameplay. Now we'll be going through games that have not been released yet, but you can be excited about it and put it on your wish list. The first game is called The Mermaid's Mask, or The Mermaid's Tongue. I'm very confused because I can see both names everywhere. It is by the creators of Tangled Tower. In this pitch black water beyond a long abandoned fishing town, the enigmatic captain of the world's strangest submarine has been murdered. Some say he was an immortal time traveler, others say he was a vampire cursed to stay hidden beneath the waves forever. Found alone in a locked room with only an ancient stone cauldron to suggest how he might have died, it is up to Detective Grimoire and Sally to piece together what really happened. Was it a curse released from the cauldron, one of the submarine's eccentric crew, or does the bizarre truth run even deeper? Every clue is a fully realized 3D object waiting to be examined for hidden secrets. A hauntingly beautiful original soundtrack is performed by an orchestra, and the entire game is hand-painted. The release date is coming soon. The platforms are PlayStation, Xbox, and Microsoft Windows. And honestly, I am so excited to play this next game in the series. The next game is called Locomotive, and it is releasing in 2024. On the eve of a landmark speech by the wealthy heiress Lady Unterwald, a straight-laced lawyer, a crime novelist turned rookie detective, and an undercover spy find themselves embroidered in a murder, a mystery, and worst of all, an adventure. Now stuck on board a luxurious steam train with the stabbing distance of a cold-blooded killer, the race is on to prove their innocence once and for all. Play as Diana, Arthur, and Herman to unwrap the mystery and put your point-to-click puzzle-solving skills to the test. It is coming out in Nintendo Switch and Microsoft Windows. I am absolutely in love with the pixel graphics, and I love the whodunit on a train storyline. The next game is called On Your Tail, and it is one of my most anticipated games this year. It is coming out November 21st, 2024 on Nintendo Switch and Microsoft Windows. You embark on an intriguing getaway you'll never forget in On Your Tail, a sleuthy, story-driven life sim of relaxation, investigation, and knowing how to play your cards right. It is set in the charming seaside village of Borgo Marina. You follow the adventure of intrepid Diana in her pursuit of the perfect summer vacation. For a curious spirit like her, that means 3 things: exploring her new surroundings, unwind with some of the area's iconic recreational activities, and getting to the bottom of its most puzzling local mysteries. Doesn't this game look absolutely amazing? I am so excited to play it. I cannot wait. The next game is called Spill the Beans, and I'm excited for it because it is the opposite of a normal detective game. You did it, and you're trying to blame everybody else for doing it. It is your first day working at The Familiar, a cozy cafe in downtown Artifice County. It was going very well. The customers were strange, and your boss was a literal cat, but for a minimum wage job, it wasn't all that bad. Sadly, you never intended on sticking around, not when there was a secret recipe to steal. So now, you have to influence how people react to your final accusation, and also dictate how they feel about the other characters. Will you leave them better than how you found them, or leave them with a bitter taste in their mouth? The game will be released on Microsoft Windows on Steam. This is so exciting. I cannot believe you're trying to frame your crimes on other people. It is so different from what I would ever imagine a detective game could be. The next game is called Bittersweet Detectives Tea Party, and is a game I already own on Kickstarter. The release date is to be announced, and it will be released on the PC. 6 years ago, a mysterious thief, Benethia vanished after committing several thefts. As Elaine embarks on a journey to track the thief down, she encounters a series of murders. Are they all related? You play the role of Elaine, an expressive and highly intuitive girl. She travels to different cities with her best friends to solve a series of murders, meanwhile revealing the truth behind Benethia's past thefts. It features investigating a series of murders while revealing the identity of a mystery thief, cute and trustable main characters, multiple endings based on your decisions and a bitter and sweet journey. The next game we'll be talking about today is the last game. It is called We Stay Behind and will be released on Nintendo Switch, Microsoft Windows, and Mac. The release date is to be announced. A comet is on the course of obliterating a small town in Lawburn Creek. Renowned writer Laura Tanner visits the former health resort to interview several inhabitants who are refusing to leave, but there's something rotten at the heart of this picturesque town. Curious characters and surreal encounters await Laura in this enigmatic journey between dreams and reality. Will Lawburn Creek cast its spell over her too, or will she jeopardize everything in order to uncover the truth? You experience a surreal tale of mystery where dreams and reality intersect, guide the protagonist's choices, and reshape her perception of the world, with a puzzle-free experience in a beautiful, stylized 3D environment. I'm very excited for this game, just like I said for all of the other games, or else I wouldn't put it on this list. So those are all of the cozy mystery games that you should be playing in October. I haven't played all of them, but I will be playing some of them after I finish Echoes of Wisdom, which I think I will be finishing soon. Let me know your thoughts. Which ones are you going to play? Which ones have you already played and loved? Thanks for watching!